The digital evolution and transformation across the world has not been left out, has brought great opportunities amid the prevalent challenges coming from the change as to how people work and live in the modern world. It is incontrovertible that there are immense threats to the digital space, which however must be mitigated before Nigeria's digital ecosystem can have a guarantee, protection, and the cyberspace secured. Free internet that is inclusive, safe, and secure for all citizens can only be achieved through collaborative efforts by coming together to build an inclusive nation. It is on that note that I welcome you to another episode of ICT Today. And with me in the studio, I have Mr. DUROSINMI, and together we will be looking at this critical factor, unraveling digital threats and internet governance in Nigeria. Mr. DUROSINMI, thank you for joining us again. It's been a while that we've seen you on the program.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, Mr. DUROSINMI, the Africa Internet Governance Forum, AIGF, has identified cybercrime as a big threat to Africa's digital transformation strategy. So, what are the prevalent cyber threats facing Nigeria's digital landscape today?
Okay, thank you very much. When you talk about the prevalent cybercrime threats in Nigeria today, we are talking about the commonest, some of the cybercrime threats that people are facing in Nigeria. We talk about social engineering, we talk about phishing, we talk about, let me say, the SQL injection. Now, let me explain when you talk about that phishing. Phishing is such a way that people will try to build something similar to that original. For instance, people don't take time to even check the URL of the website, whether this website is legit or not. Phishing, they are going to masquerade that website, looking at that website is genuine. Sometimes, possibly the website is www.aa.com. That's a legit website. But if they send that website, it's going to have the same color, the same picture, the same image, the same information, replicating on the original site. Do you understand? So,
be it a site, be it a
web, even the email, we have phishing email that will look like the original email itself. Yes. So these are some of the things in the area of phishing. Now I mentioned in the area of social engineering. Social engineering is just working on the psychology of people to trick them to do something that can lead them into a problem. For instance, they call people, you have a relative that is sending goods from Canada. There is statistics, research shows that virtually everybody in this part of the world, Southwest, you have somebody over there, abroad. There's a research that has actually shown that. So sometimes before you know it, before you even take time to know that, is it true that this person is calling from UK, this and that, you already provided an information. They work on the existing one. Probably they look at a certain age group that this person is below 30. Probably he or she is still looking for a job. Somebody might call that, have you forgotten we served together in Abeokuta South? We were looking for, I know you studied this. So they work on people psychology. Or somebody who is below 20, probably he or she has seeking admission. You have been offered admission in so school. Pay so amount, do you understand? Or a fresh graduate looking for a job. So these are some of the things people actually, and another one that is very rampant is, they will call you and tell you that your ATM is about to expire. And they might be true, do you understand? Because they are guessing, do you understand? And they will tell you, don't stress yourself to bank. Just tell us this, what is the date of your date of birth, something of that nature. So they start calling you, and several times bank has been warning that nobody should call you, nobody will call you requesting for such information.
My next question is, I would like you to explain the impact of cybercrime. We have been having a lot of issues on the line, on internet, on digital space. Kindly explain the impact of cybercrime on the Nigerian economy and our society. We see a lot of news lately.
Cybercrime has really affected the economy of this nation because we are losing a lot of money, a lot of reports. In fact, some banks, some organizations cannot even come out and announce what they have actually lost. On the society level, if you get to some country now, or you are even searching for information, if you have had privilege of living even Nigeria to our neighboring country, Benin Republic, anytime they hear of Nigerian name, oh, something comes to their mind. If you go on Google today, you type in 419, the number 419, you see that the report that is coming out from that number is just a number. But that number was coined as a result of the crime rates here in Nigeria. So when you talk about the economy, a lot of people have lost their life. A lot of people have lost so many things that they have due to this, cyber issue. So it has really affected the economy. It has really affected even the society, the moral way. Now, when you talk about the cyber crime, cyber issue that we're talking about, people have actually have access to some information they are not supposed to have access to. Nude pictures, pornographic pictures is becoming something norm. You can just see a celebrity coming up today or whoever person that want to get trend on the internet. He or she will just release his nude picture and start trending because he or she use that to call for attention. Do you understand? So you can actually see what this cybercrime has done in the community. You also see the younger ones, minors, joining social media, and they are not supposed to be there, and that has actually affected them. Some things that parents are even still hiding for them, it has become something that they have access to.
In your last answer, I want you to emphasize more the specific sectors that are more vulnerable. We have different vulnerability, but let's be specific now. The sectors that are very much more vulnerable, and what measures should they take to safeguard against these risks?
Well, all the sectors. Are you talking about the education? Are you talking about the security? Are you talking about the fintech, the financial? You're talking about all sectors. But when you look at the sector like fintech, you understand, financial sector, the attention, they need to do more, the graffiti, because that's when it comes to money. And money is something very key in Africa. Do you understand? When you want to make transaction, when you are receiving money, how do you understand the nitty-gritty of some of those things? In fact, as of today, despite the fact that the CBN giving out license to many of the MMOs, people don't really know the difference between so bank and the other bank. What is their policy? What are they doing? Which one is even licensed? People are using a lot of platform to save their money. Some people will come and say, do you know about this platform? Is it federal government approved? We need to visit CBN website, check the part of the license given to them, confirm before you start making all sort of contribution or deposits that you want to do. So financial sectors, security sectors, we need that more now, so that we can actually track a lot of things, a lot of information that is, going on.
Then I would want to push this in here. What role can education and awareness campaign play in mitigating cybercrime at grassroots level in Nigeria?
Very key. Last month, the month of October, was a month that was a cybersecurity awareness month globally. Incidentally, this year make it a 20th year when they started celebrating it. It was instituted by the former American President, George W. Bush. Now, the awareness, the education is key. People need to be aware of some of those safety. Don't click on this link if you don't know it. Don't open this attachment. If you have not sent mail to this person, how do you even check that this email is legitimate email? Do you understand what I'm saying? How do you know that this particular software I'm installing is coming from the right channel? Do you understand? And that's why the educating people, the awareness is also key. And we're also saying it that we are looking forward to having our government introducing cybersecurity as something like GNS courses. We are happy that at university today, NUC has given approval. We now have many universities running cybersecurity at BSc level. Polytechnic too is starting in the next session, where you have at HND level, when you want to go for your computer science, the curriculum has already been drafted. When you want to go for your computer science, you study cybersecurity because it has been, part of us. It is something that we all need to know so that you'll be able to prevent yourself from any cyber attack.
Okay. Well, Mr. DUROSINMI, thank you for taking time out to join us today, and I believe that next we call on you, you will be eager to answer us.
Thank you very much for having me.
And that is our package for today. Remember, you can follow us on all our social media platforms, subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube channel for new updates. Click the notification button to receive alerts when we post new video. And until next time when I return with another package, if it is digital, it is part of ICT.